Welcome to Think Big, where we turn life lessons into stories. We all want to be extraordinary, be the smartest in the room, the most successful, the happiest. But here's a tough pill to swallow. Chasing greatness can backfire if we don't understand the cost. Let me tell you a recent story about someone who learned this lesson the hard way. Meet Hannah. She had always been ambitious. In school, she was the top student. In college, she graduated with honors. So naturally, she assumed she would keep excelling in her career. But as life progressed, things got more complicated. After starting her first job at a major marketing firm, Hannah quickly realized that she wasn't the only high achiever. Her colleagues were just as talented, driven, and competitive. Promotions didn't come as quickly as she had hoped, and for the first time, she wasn't the star of the show. This ate at her. She began to compare herself to everyone, colleagues getting raises, friends starting their own businesses, even strangers living glamorous lives on Instagram. Hannah felt stuck, like she was falling behind in this race toward greatness. She thought, if I'm not special, what's the point? In her desperation to stand out, Hannah tried everything. She took on extra projects at work, signed up for online courses, and started a side hustle in social media marketing. But instead of feeling accomplished, she felt burned out. No matter how hard she tried, it felt like someone else was always ahead of her. Her self-worth began to crumble. Hannah believed that if she wasn't exceptional, she was nothing. One Friday evening, Hannah called her friend Emily, frustrated and exhausted. She vented, "I feel like I'll never be good enough. Everyone else seems to be doing better than me." Emily paused for a moment and said something that stopped Hannah in her tracks. "Maybe you're focusing on the wrong thing. What if you don't have to be exceptional to be happy?" That night, Hannah reflected on Emily's words. She realized she had tied her happiness to external achievements, things that were beyond her control. She had been chasing a version of success that wasn't even hers. It hit her. Being average isn't a failure, it's just life. Not everyone needs to be a superstar, and that's okay. What mattered was finding meaning in the everyday things, doing work she enjoyed, spending time with people she loved, and taking care of herself. So, Hannah decided to let go. She stopped obsessing over being the best at everything and focused on what truly mattered to her. At work, she stopped taking on extra projects just to prove herself and only committed to tasks she found meaningful. She also quit her side hustle. It had been draining her energy without bringing any joy. With that time freed up, she reconnected with hobbies she used to love, like painting and hiking, activities that had nothing to do with status or competition. And you know what? For the first time in a long while, Hannah felt at peace. She realized that the pressure to be extraordinary had only been making her miserable. In choosing to be just enough for herself, she found happiness. Takeaway? Not everyone needs to be exceptional, and that's perfectly fine. The pursuit of greatness, if done for the wrong reasons, can leave you exhausted, resentful, and disconnected from the things that truly matter. The irony? When you let go of the pressure to be special, you often find something far more valuable: contentment. So stop comparing, stop chasing, and start living for yourself. Because happiness isn't about being extraordinary, it's about embracing who you are, flaws and all. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe and click on bell icon for more videos.